Oh, hello there! Today we're doing a review for Eagle Flight VR on the HTC Vive by Barefoot Gaming. Soar over the city of Paris is an eagle in Ubisoft's first big game to VR. Detailed and picturesque buildings as well as flora and fauna litter the landscape. Bridges span moving water and wind can give you a speed boost in various locations. People are now gone and animals and vegetation have taken over. Nature has reclaimed what was once its own, and you get to fly over it, unlocking more and more of the city. Using primarily your head for steering and banking corners, you'll race through abandoned streets and soar above it all, although at times you will be exploring underwater sewers and more. So let's dig into this further and see if it's worth your hard-earned cash. So Eagle Flight VR by Ubisoft or however you want to pronounce it. So this is an eagle simulator game where you're flying around a very beautifully rendered city, and all of your controls are done with either your head or with a controller, like an Xbox One controller type thing. It's very beautiful. The ambiance, the background music is really, really nice. My biggest complaint is this game made me crazy motion sick. So the gameplay itself, you start off in your nest and you have multiple missions that you can go through. So you'll see a floater, like a number 1 that's sitting there, and you'll fly through it and it'll start you on your first mission. No matter how you look at this game, it's all basically flying around an open environment. And the more levels you unlock, the more parts of the city you unlock. People are gone. This is basically like a post-apocalypse type landscape. You can fly through the foliage, you can fly through buildings. There are boosts in different spots that'll make you fly faster. So again, a lot of the challenges are based on time. Again, I really have to stress the fact that the music is just beautiful, but every level that I played all boiled down to the same thing. It was either, flying through circles or flying and looking for stuff, or it's just flying around and tilting your head left and right to steer. It's just boring. The city looks different in different spots. There are different animals that you can encounter, but it's not fun. Like for replayability and stuff, this is a game that ranks really low in the VR scale. So whether you get motion sick or not, this isn't something that has piles of replayability. I love the idea of being able to fly. I thought that was neat. I don't know who hasn't dreamt of being able to just, fly around and see the world from higher up. It kind of gives you that feeling a little bit. What they do is they put the eagle's face directly in front of you. So it gives you a point of perspective, which is supposed to reduce motion sickness. When you make sharp corners, your peripheral vision blurs, depending on which way you're steering. Keep in mind this game is $59.99 Canadian. So this is one of the more expensive VR offerings. You can definitely tell it wasn't really designed for the HTC Vive because it constantly reminds you that if you're turning around to make sure you tilt your head and don't actually spin your body. So as you can guess on how many broken eagle eggs out of 10, I give this like a 2. And it only gets a 2 because it's pretty and the sound is nice. The gameplay is boring. Basically, all it is racing from point to point. And I just found that got really, really old. This is a game that after this review, I won't be picking up and playing anymore. So that's it. That's my review for Eagle Flight VR. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to leave comments, like, subscribe, and we'll talk to you again real soon. Bye.